Getting a business off the ground means taking a great idea and turning it into an open door. But before you can flip that sign and welcome your first customer, you need the legal authority to operate. In Maryland, that authority doesn't come from a single piece of paper. There is no universal, general state business license. Instead, compliance requires a multi-layered approach. You have to meet specific requirements at the state, county, and municipal levels. To navigate this successfully, we'll break down the exact sequence of steps you need to follow to establish your legal entity, register your taxes, and secure your operational licenses without triggering a rejection. The order of these steps is critical. Attempting to skip straight to the local license application is the most common cause of bureaucratic kickbacks and delays in launching your business.
This video contains affiliate links. I have a relationship with the brands in this video and earn a referral fee when you shop through the links in the description below. Before we dive into securing your Maryland business licenses, let's talk about your foundation. You absolutely cannot get approved for state or local permits without a properly structured business entity. Most people try to navigate Maryland's strict tax and licensing regulations as a sole proprietor, and that is exactly why they face massive fines, compliance rejections, or risk losing their personal savings. Your business must be a separate legal entity. That's where Bizzy comes in. Bizzy is the absolute best formation service out there, handling your entire Maryland LLC or corporation setup for just $0 plus state fees. They take care of the heavy legal lifting, filing your articles of organization, providing your required registered agent, and securing your EIN. Plus, because local county rules vary heavily across the state, Bizzy offers a comprehensive business license research package to compile every specific state, county, and city permit you need to operate safely. This step is non-negotiable. I've linked my full Bizzy review in the description. Use my link down below to register your business and get your license package today for exclusive discounts and perks. Get your foundation handled first.
Step 1 is establishing your legal identity. You start by registering your business entity with the Maryland Department of Assessments and Taxation, or SDAT. If you are forming a formal structure like a limited liability company, you will pay a $100 registration fee. Sole proprietors are exempt from filing formal formation documents. However, if you plan to operate under a doing business as moniker, you still must register that trade name for a $25 fee. Completing this step generates your SDAT ID number, which allows the state to recognize your entity. Step 2 moves to the federal level. Here you apply for an Employer Identification Number, or EIN, through the IRS. If you operate as a sole proprietor without employees, you are exempt from the EIN requirement and can use your personal Social Security number instead. Together, your SDAT ID and your federal tax ID form your foundational proof of existence. The state requires both of these credentials before allowing your business to collect or pay taxes. Now you are ready for Step 3, filing the combined registration application with the Comptroller of Maryland. The primary purpose of this application is to establish a legal sales and use tax account, so your business can legally collect sales tax on goods and services. This is where many applicants make a critical error. You must wait to receive a specific 8-digit confirmation number from the controller before moving on to the next step. If you attempt to submit your local business license application without this 8-digit sales and use tax number, the local clerk's office will automatically reject it. Pausing here to wait for your tax number ensures your application won't be kicked back, saving you weeks of administrative headaches down the line. Step 4 is applying for your specific operational license, which is issued by the local clerk of the circuit court in the county where you plan to operate. While you can file in person or by mail, the most efficient method is digitally, using the Maryland Business Licenses online system. When you arrive at the portal, you first have to read the system disclaimers, check the box, and click Enter the Site to confirm your eligibility. The system then guides you through a 5-step application progression menu. You must first select the exact Maryland jurisdiction where your business will operate, since local requirements vary by county. Next, you will input the prerequisite numbers you gathered in steps 1, 2, and 3, proving your state-level compliance. Finally, you fill in your mandatory business contact details, location, and insurance information to complete the form. This online portal doesn't bypass local authority. It simply digitizes the clerk's approval process by securely linking your verified state-level IDs directly to your local application. Even with your paperwork in order, your specific industry and location will often trigger unique local prerequisites before the clerk will finalize your license. For example, retailers and wholesalers must obtain a trader's license. The fee for this license isn't flat. It scales based on the average value of the commercial inventory you report to SSTAT. If you are opening a restaurant, you have to pass mandatory local health department inspections and secure food handling permits before the clerk will issue your license. Geographic location also dictates requirements. Baltimore City operates its own framework, requiring an annual business license with unique fees ranging from $70 to $560 and processing times of 1 to 2 weeks. There are also specific exemptions. Subcontractors who hold a license under the Maryland Home Improvement Law are exempt from needing the standard commercial construction license issued by the clerk. Municipal zoning codes and industry safety boards act as gatekeepers. They evaluate and clear your business operations so the clerk can legally finalize your license. Maryland's licensing system has distinct pros and cons. On the plus side, centralized portals simplify paperwork, registration provides immediate legal standing, and renewals standardized to May 1st. On the other hand, applicants face overlapping jurisdictional requirements, severe penalties, and a rigid, unskippable sequence. The final verdict is that obtaining a Maryland business license is not a single-click transaction. It is a rigid, procedural sequence. To review, you must hit 4 milestones: register your entity with SSTAT, get your federal EIN, secure your state tax account, and then apply for your local license. Following this exact order and clearing your local zoning requirements gives you a guaranteed path to launching a legally protected, fully operational business